It's getting real in the field, folks. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. And while you guys are at it, please go ahead and smash that like button. I really would appreciate that. Well, folks, 2023 is gearing up to be very interesting. And unfortunately, if you're not in a good financial position, it's going to be very interesting in a very dangerous and critical way for you. So in this video, I want to share with you guys what's going on right now and how to prepare yourself to move forward, not only to survive, but to thrive in this new economy. Lots of changes are going on right now. Now, first of all, we're hearing layoff after layoff. We're hearing companies on the verge of bankruptcy. We've already heard from Bed Bath & Beyond, ticker symbol BBBY, on the verge of bankruptcy. We're hearing a number of different stores shutting down or downsizing, laying folks off. Groupon has laid off over 500 staff. Groupon has initiated what they're calling it's their second phase of restructuring, which involves the job losses of 500 of their staff. January 26th, SAP. This is a software company, and they announced job losses of 3,000, amounting to about 2.5% of their workforce. IBM, International Business Machines. This is one of the largest companies that I was aware of, at least in the tech sector when I was growing up. They have laid off 3,900 people, like nearly 4,000 people. This is representing 1.4% of IBM staff, and this is pretty significant. Going further, Intel confirmed that they're cutting over 500 of their staff. Spotify. Everybody uses Spotify. All right, maybe not everybody, but still, Spotify has laid off 600 members of their staff. You've got Alphabet, also known as Google. They are the king of search. Like, Google's making billions of dollars per day, and Google is feeling the pain. Google parent company Alphabet announced huge layoffs, letting 12,000 staff go. 12,000 people. Like, I don't even know if you know how many 12,000 people, like just try to picture, what does 12,000 people look like? That's a lot of people. And according to Reuters, the cuts will be affecting recruiting, engineering, and project teams. In an email to staff, CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai, he stated, "I am confident about the huge opportunity in front of us thanks to the strengths of our mission, the value of our products and services, and our early investments in AI." Scary times coming ahead, folks, especially with AI rolling out. And if you're not familiar with AI or how to leverage it to make money from it, I'm a little concerned. So, but here's the thing, folks. Even if you say to yourself, "Hey, I'm not good at computers. I'm not computer savvy. I'm not good at numbers. I'm not good." You don't want to focus on what you're not good at. You need to understand where the direction of the economy is going, and be willing to reinvent yourself so that you can increase your own net worth, increase your skill sets, increase the number of skills that you have so that you can create new opportunities. Because if you're not evolving and society and the times are revolving around you, you're going to become extinct. That's just the way evolution works. I hate to be so blunt, but that's how it is. Microsoft announced around 10,000 people, around 10,000 job losses within the company. An email to the staff, CEO stated that less than 5% of the company will be affected, but still, up to 5%, that's still a lot of people in such a massive organization such as Microsoft, and that hiring would still continue in strategic areas. So what they're doing here is Microsoft is laying off 10,000 people, but they're also recruiting new people in the positions that they feel are going to have the highest likelihood for growth in the future. So they're cutting the fat, but they're basically, it looks like what they're doing is they're evolving to the macroeconomic conditions, and moving forward, they're reinvesting in the areas of the business that are likely to have the most growth. So you need to understand, where are these companies going? Where do these companies see the growth? And start picking up these new skills. A lot of these skills can be picked up from the comfort of your own home if you're willing to, grind a little bit. Goldman Sachs laying off 3,200 staff. So, and I could go on and on. Meta, they're laying off approximately 5% of their staff. Coinbase, around 950 staff. Twitter, around. So the list goes on and on and on. Now, with that being said, If you work for a company and you're seeing people being let go around you, don't wait until you're one of them. Like, start taking action now. Update your resume. Think about all of the different things, projects, accomplishments, accolades that you've accomplished or achieved or had experience with over the period of time that you work for this company, and update your resume. Make sure that you're ready just in case. So I want to share with you guys some of the most profitable online businesses in 2023 that you could potentially take advantage of and literally start up in your spare time. So right after you've updated your resume, go ahead and start diving in and looking at some of these different opportunities that you can use to not only increase your income, but also support you in the event that you happen to lose your job. So number one, there's training. People quickly realize that the things that they learn in universities have nothing to do with their lives. How many of you guys went to college, but you're not even using what you learn in college on a day-to-day basis for your job? Or maybe you got maybe you majored in I don't know, the arts, or you majored in something, but what you're doing right now has nothing to do with your major. That's probably the majority of people. Increasingly, people are realizing that this is the case. So I want to share with you guys some strategies, some online businesses that you could start with the experiences that you've already had in life. Now think about what you do on a day-to-day basis. Think about previous jobs you've held, previous roles. You would be surprised how many people would pay to learn what you currently know already. And so the first thing I want to share with you guys is online training. People pay handsomely to learn, to be tutored, to learn new skills online. You've got websites like Lynda. You've got websites like, I'm drawing a blank right now. There are so many different websites out there that literally offer training. You can create your own website and offer your own training course depending upon whatever skill you had. Maybe you're great at playing a piano. Maybe you're great at cooking. Maybe you're great at sewing. Maybe you're great at web design. Maybe you're great at drawing. You guys have heard of NFTs, and I'm not promoting NFTs in the least bit, but NFTs, a lot of the NFTs that have sold, they're digital art. So you could literally teach people how to create digital art, or you could create the digital art, not teach anyone, and sell the NFT that you could create potentially using skills you already have. But just think about it. There are so many different things that you take for granted that other people don't know that would love to learn from you. So how much could you make from training people? Well, I'll be honest with you. I know people who have literally listed courses on sites like Lynda, and other competitors to Lynda. Lynda's the only one that's coming to mind right now, but there's actually a lot of others. But that have literally made six figures to $1 million or more selling their ideas, selling their experiences in the form of courses. So training is huge. Selling digital products. This is another thing. We've encountered supply chain disruptions to the extent that we've never ever seen before. And so while selling products on Amazon, selling physical products on Amazon, Amazon FBA, drop shipping, those are still great businesses. But physical products, as we've seen with empty shelves in Walmart, empty shelves with Costco, empty shelves in Sam's Club, you name it, it showed the vulnerability of what can happen when you can't get your inventory in. And so this brought about and really highlighted the importance and the scalability and sustainability of selling digital products. When you're selling digital products, you're not worried about whether or not you're going to run out of inventory. You're not worried about the price of your inventory going up and how that's going to affect how much you can charge for your product and how that's going to affect your profit margins. This is the next profitable business online. Selling digital products. I mean, you can see everywhere. People sell ebooks, informational products, WordPress plugins, themes, Elementor themes, website themes, tools for productivity. You would be surprised. And e-commerce has literally become a very convenient way to buy products online that are growing rapidly over the years and into the near future. And people are reselling white label products as their own, and they're making a huge big business out of this, ultimately in the form of drop shipping. So I wanted you guys to be aware of that one. Another thing that you can do, think about your hobbies. What do you like to do? Do you like to shoot pool? Do you like to plant? Are you great at gardening? Are you great at, do you like fishing? Like, what is your hobby that you just love to do? Like, what's the thing that you would do for free? That like what is the thing that you love to do, that you love so much that you would just do it for free, and you would do more of it if you had available time? Now think about that hobby, and think about the fact that you could literally create a blog, blogging about your hobby and getting paid to talk about and show what you know about. You can be paid for teaching people about your hobby, telling people about like how you got it, how did you get started with it, how did you get so good. There are so many different intricate things that people would love to learn who are also interested in those same hobbies. Maybe it's woodworking. I don't know what it is, but whatever your hobby is, just know that there are millions of other people who are also interested in that same hobby. And blogging is one profession where you can earn a lot of money doing the things that you love. So once you build a blog, which is basically just a website where you just upload stuff, you upload articles, maybe videos if you want, and you'll be surprised, you can monetize that blog. You can go to Google, set up an AdSense account, monetize the blog, run ads, run advertisements on the blog. You can create affiliate accounts and then put relevant affiliate links on your blog and generate income that way. It's a great way to make money online, and these are highly scalable. In fact, I know people who travel the world literally 100% funded from their profitable blogs that they've created in their spare time. So you can use websites to create a blog like Wix. You've got GoDaddy. There are so many different websites that you can use to create blogs. There's so many different domain hosts that you can use to create blogs. It's unreal. But Wix is probably one of the easier ones. And of course, you've got domain host service providers like Namecheap. Namecheap's probably the cheapest one that I found so far. But then you've also got freelancing. You can do freelance writing and other forms of freelancing. Doesn't necessarily have to be writing, but freelance gigs, this type of side hustle, it can pay a lot. I mean, let's be honest, like blogs, you can make anywhere from nothing. You can make nothing, right? But I know people who run blogs and they're making upwards of $5, $10, $15, $50,000 a month from their blog. Now, can you make $50,000 a month freelancing and doing other types of freelance gigs? Probably not, just because it's not as scalable, but maybe that's more your speed. Maybe freelancing, like maybe you're great at writing and you want to write for different publications, or if you're freelancing and writing scripts, for example, I know writers that are making anywhere from $50 to $500 per script. And if you can take your skill to the next level and become a copywriter, I know copywriters who basically, what a copywriter is if you ever go to Apple's website and you look at how they describe their products that are for sale, a copywriter wrote that. A copywriter is basically an artist with words. They have a way of describing products that makes you want to buy it. So any product, whether it's a BMW, a Lexus car, a Mercedes, a Porsche, any product that's on the market, if you go to the website, chances are, as you read the description, a copywriter has written that. And think about it. The companies that have these products for sale, they have a budget for this thing. And they're not going to make any money unless they sell these products. So a copywriter's role is very, very valuable. So if you know how to craft a description in such a way where it helps get the product sold, these companies will pay you. In fact, look at Amazon. If you go to Amazon right now, click on any product, and I should say any product with a fair amount of reviews, and you read the product description, I guarantee they in 9 times out of 10 situations or scenarios, they have hired a copywriter to help get that product sold. As people are scrolling through all these different products that are on Amazon, besides looking at the reviews, looking at the pictures, people want to read about the product. They want to read the specs and stuff like that. But as they're reading these descriptions, they're being sold. And the Amazon sellers, these entrepreneurs, realize the value of a well-crafted description. So if you're a copywriter or you learn the ability to create great copy, these sellers will pay you very, very handsomely. In fact, I met a girl, she actually does copywriting, and she says that she does about 2 to 3 copy written pieces per day. And she's got it down to where she can do 3 in like 6 hours, right? But guess what? She's charging like $300 to $500 each for writing copy. So basically, she could make anywhere from what, $900 to $1,500 a day in 6 hours writing copy. Now, granted, she's been doing it for a while, so she has so many people that are just waiting in line to have her write copy for her. So she's got, business constantly. But I mean, all it takes is one. Get one client and take care of that client very well. And next thing you know, you now have a review. You're building rapport. They're likely going to refer you to other sellers because most people in any line of work, they know other people in that same line of work. So if you land one Amazon seller, for example, who loved the quality of your copy, they're going to tell their friend, yo, you need to hire this person. They were awesome. They only charge this much. And the price is really not even that much if you think about it, because most successful Amazon sellers are making anywhere from, and it will blow your mind. I actually have an app because I used to sell products on Amazon, and I have an app that shows how much sellers are making per product. Some of these products make millions of dollars a month. It is unreal on one product. I know people who have retired just selling one product. So this brings us right into the next online business opportunity, which is Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA stands for Fulfillment or Fulfilled by Amazon. And in this industry, you need to buy cheap products from wholesalers in order to be able to sell these products at a higher price on Amazon. Now, I used to get my products mainly through this website called Alibaba. And on Alibaba, it will basically introduce you to all these different sellers from other countries, even in the United States, but they were all factory prices, meaning manufacturers were on here willing to build whatever you need. And so you can design the product, you can buy existing products. But I mean, I found products on here that were like 80 cents. I found it. Let me know if you guys want a list of some of the craziest, most profitable products that you can find to list on Amazon FBA. But I found products that were selling all day long for $25, $22. You can go on Alibaba and get them for like 80 cents. Can you imagine selling a product that you bought for 80 cents and selling it for $22? I mean, like, it's hard not to make money when you have profit margins that wide. But anyway, these were white label products that I ended up creating a brand for, and I built the brand, and I had the manufacturer put my logo on these products, create the packaging. And so anyway, ultimately, I outsourced the manufacturing step to my manufacturers out in China. Yes, I use China. Don't kill me. And then I had these manufacturers ship the products not to me. I had them shipped it directly to the Amazon warehouses. And ultimately, once these products were selling, Amazon was fulfilling the orders. And so that's why it's Amazon FBA, because I didn't have to fulfill the order. I didn't have to deal with customer service. Amazon handled all of that. So once I picked my product, got the manufacturing going, I waited for the products to be made, gave the manufacturer the Amazon address, had them ship it to Amazon. Amazon confirmed, hey Ron, we got your order. We're getting it in inventory, and it was just managing the business from there. So anyway, I just want to share some of these ideas with you because I don't want to just tell you about jobs being lost, layoffs, the economy, mortgage rates going up, without giving you some kind of actionable steps and ideas to get the wheels turning to let you know that there are opportunities out there. If you made it this far in this video, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.